Hello and welcome to a game of League of Legends. Today we are playing Zac Jungle. Let's go ahead and lock him in. The runes that we'll be running are going to be burst, defense, and healing. We want to stay alive as long as we can and set up our teammates to get some W's. Let's go ahead and hop into the match. And into the match we go. I'm going to go pick up Gust Walker. It's usually my pickup on most jungles. I like the extra movement speed out of bushes. And we'll go ahead and grab one potion for good measure. My goal here is to get straight to the red buff and make sure it's not taken. Now, as soon as I do that, I'm going to check my tabs as well and see what lanes are gankable. If we do have Ken in the top lane uses E early, we can gank that lane, no problemo. Middle lane is gankable, but Galio might not be able to kill him without me locking him down, especially without Ignite. And then bottom lane is killable, but kind of hard with us running a Seraphim and Senna and a Bard there to slow them down the engage. So, I'm going to go ahead and choose to do a red, go up to top, and then see what I can do with the top lane. If things change, then of course we'll adjust as we go to the fly, but that's the current game plan as we wait for our red buff to spawn. Now, for those that don't know who Zac is a CC machine with some good tanking capabilities. He does have some AP builds, but I haven't really ran them before. I'll be looking to run tank here, as we do have some decent damage between our teammates. My level 1 talent is going to be my W. Now, whenever he uses an ability hits an enemy of some sort, he gets a little glob thrown on the ground that he can use for healing. And then your big level up is going to be your E, which is like a slingshot mechanic that you use in the jungle to jump around, right? It's going to try and make sure that I'm hitting that as much as I can. Keeping the healing up, staying completely immersed, and I'm staring at my mini-map this entire time. Okay, and that's cleared out. We're going to start running this way if we can. Do one W, and we have everything nice and cleared out. Let's go ahead and go straight here. I would like to maybe put a gank on Twisted Fate if he's pushing, but it looks like the Galio is using his AoE to push forward. So we'll stay here and continue clearing up. Now, one thing to be aware about with Zac is he is a character that will be invaded pretty often if the opposing jungler is strong, and Xin is pretty okay here in his early game. As I'm more of a CC machine, I don't do too much damage. I do see middle lane pushing up pretty hard, though, so let's go ahead and see if we can set up a gank on this Twisted Fate. 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're gonna go in, hit the shot, do a little bit of damage, knock him out, and then rotate up. Now, normally I do grab the Q at level 3 if I'm going for a gank. I mistook as I was talking about my E. Your E is your major wave clear, but the best part about it is that it lets you jump around the map and, of course, avoid walls, so we'll be using that as often as we can. Let's try to get to level 4 and see where we're at. Top lane did push in, and is in control of Cannon at the moment, which means ganking it is going to be quite difficult. But I do want to be in position for the 330 pickup on top of that. Now, one thing I'm going to be focusing on is trying to get to 1,000 gold as quick as I can. I want to be able to pick up my Sunfire. Oh, what's the item called? And it's a Burning Cinder, I believe, is 1,000, and it builds into a Sunfire. 1 second here. Let me clear this out and I'll look it up for you. Ooh, we see it's in right there. We actually can do a really cool thing here. We can go up for a possible poke. I don't have my Q. This is the unfortunate part, but I'm picking that up early. We're going for a hard engage. Go ahead and start hitting. Keep an eye on this Darius. I don't have smite, so I do have to be careful here. Ooh, I got it. Luckily there. Oh my god, I leveled up my 2! I'm fucking inting! Let's leave. Get the hell out of here. Oh my god, I need to pick up my Q. Okay, I would not recommend not getting your Q before level 4. It's pretty dumb. But it's working out for us, because somehow I was able to grab that because he also uses smite in the top lane. Alright, let's clear this out. There we go. We can possibly do a gank over the wall here. Let's look. I'm missing my CC, but we can look a little bit scary here against this Kennen. Looks like he's deciding to back away. And let's go ahead and start back in here for 1,000. Big pick in the middle lane. Nice job, Galio. We're going to wait for our 1,000 gold. Here we go. Sunfire Ages. It is, of course, a Sunfire. I'm not that washed. Despite my early start here. I swear to God, every time I record a video about the best builds about characters, I screw up something stupid like this. Good poke there in the bottom lane. These grubs I do want to move to. I'm going to go ahead and clear out bottom, though, and get that level 5, and then start moving towards the grub if I can. I'm going to try and get a ward on top of the dragon as well. Because Xin can grab it pretty early if we're not paying attention. Good clears. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick little scout down the bottom lane. If they overstay, we can go for a gank. Put a ward on top of this dragon. We just saw a ward get put there. I'll ping that. Look at that timing. Clean AF. And let's go ahead and go kill these chickens. I don't think this will give me 5. If it does, I'll gank middle. I got it! I have my Q finally! Alright, let's start heading towards this Twisted Fate. Looks like he's waiting over here. Let's go for the engage. Go for the Q and then hit on the wall. Ooh, nice flash. Good flash by him. We'll go ahead and ping it, and that is a successful gank. So what Q does is it attaches Zac to a character, and then you can attack another one, and then combine them together for a little bit of CC. Pretty cool. I'll do it right here. So Q, and then you right-click another member, and that pulls them together and hits them into each other. So great CC. Nice job by Darius getting the kill. That means I'm gonna go straight for these grubs, which is something I talked about in one of my other videos in the jungle. These are very, very important. If you can get 6 of them, everyone on the team will get the ability to spawn a grubling that can push into a lane. Ooh, speaking of. Steal that away. Knock this guy in here. Darius is coming up, so I'm trying to buy CC. That's what my character excels at, just staying alive, right? Ooh, we do have it. Uh-oh. We want to get out of that if we can. That is so unfortunate that Galio wasn't near us. We were able to steal 1. Does Galio want to do this or nah, bruh? Looks like he doesn't want to. Let's try and leave here before we get CC'd. Let's get out. Yeah. Sorry, Darius. No, Galio. Let's go get our red. If he would have rotated over, it would have been okay, but he was going to the bottom lane for a pick, so we lose out in the grubs. I did steal 1, which is good. I can get up to 4. As 3 more will spawn soon. But if you get the advantage on your opponent, you get the ability for your team to push with grubs. And obviously you don't want to give up 6, because if you give up 6 of them, they'll spawn 2 grubs, I think every like 15 seconds or something like that, which is great for split pushing. And I obviously would like to avoid letting my opponents beat me. Okay, looks like we may have a gank set up for the bottom lane. I'm going to rotate in and see what we can do. Bottom lane is pushing relatively hard.
Why, thanks.
Waiting for it. Here we go. Hard engage. Got the Q. Full ult. And we get the kill. Wonderful. Now let's go to Dragon. Good job, team. Let's see if I can come this way. Yeah, we're looking for 600 while Jin is down. Good attacks from our Senna. Great ult there by Seraphine, by the way. Waiting for it, something up. Got it, and we ult here. Big Galio, we knock him up, and that's what my ult does. It bounces people around, you can slam out your W. Pretty darn solid. Now, I don't want to do another gauge for about 3 seconds. But if they step up, I'm going to go for it here. Okay, looks like they said to back away. And we'll take the scuttle. Good job, team. Keep up the clearing, and then we can go buy our item after this. Just want to clear what I can as fast as I can. Okay. Let's go ahead and head on back. We're going to go ahead and finish off our Sunfire Ages. We should be getting our boots relatively soon as we get closer to the 12-minute mark. Perfect. By this, get an Oracle. You want to have vision as much as you can on Zac. He's pretty good at Grubman too. He's pretty tanky, especially when you get the correct items. And that's something I need to start considering now. What am I facing off against? 1, 2, 3 APs, 2 ADs. They don't really have that much damage. I should be good enough to stay on this. And I can switch to other things, like the Force of Nature for anti-magic. Mercury Treads are probably my boots, because I want to stay away from the CC that comes in from Cannon and Twisted Fate. So we'll look at those. Let's go ahead and start checking for any wards that might be around. Looks like we're okay for now. One thing that did change when it comes to buffs, by the way, is that at 20 minutes, the buffs that you pick up, blue and red, will go to your entire team. They are now global. Alright. Looks like there might be a gank on the top lane with Galio. Let's try and sync up with him. We rotate in. Kennen does have a dash that we want to watch out for. Oh wow, he went for the hard engage. Let's go for a full knockup. Wonderful. That little rat got destroyed. We do have these up in 20 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and put a pink ward here. Oh, looks like he didn't ward up at all. And look at how far you can go whenever you start leveling up your E, which is like the main focus on Zac. Plus Twisted Fate bottom. Zenna's top. Coming, buddy. Oh god, it's close. Oh, that was so close, buddy. Damn. Good flash by him. But I can go to the Grubs. Which is my main focus. I want to try and get 4 of these. God, that was a really quick response, wasn't it? By him. Look at my Galio. He does have ult. Love it. Good ult, my dude. Let's go for the full CC. Go for the CC, drop him in. He flashes out. I'm gonna go and put my ult here so I can get more healing out of it. Okay, another flash. I've been ignited. Let's try and wait it out so we can get our heals. Well done, team. And the little gloves continue. Now, one cool thing about Zac is when he dies, he actually has a passive down here in the bottom left, which allows for him... Oh, hang on, I might have to go help out in the middle. Allows for him to die. Going in. Staying alive. Can't really do too much here. He'll split off into 4 little blobs, and if they're able to reconvene, he will heal up the entire health bar. Which is pretty darn nice. So Zac's all about dancing in the middle of a team fight, trying to make sure you splint off yourself as much as you can, and of course you heal. Will he stay? It kind of looks like it. Going for a hit, pulling him back if we can. We did see him use his flash already. And we have Dragon in 50 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and go by real quick and make sure I'm set up for the next fight. I can stop by red. I'll have my smite up. And we'll be good to go. Galio going for a kill. Does he get it? Merc Treads. We're going to build some MR because I want to make sure that I'm able to handle the CC coming my way and the AP damage. Checking out, making sure no one's gotten kills. Still TF right now. There will be some lethality coming in from Jhin. But nothing too fantastic. Jhin usually struggles against most tanks anyways. Let's go over here and try and save our smite. Oh, hang on, team's in trouble. Let's head over. Maybe we can stop them from dying. Oracles, there is no ward here. 3 seconds and go for a full engage. Galio with the hard dive. Loving it. Nice job, Galio. Trying to grab the Jhin here. Good stuff. And Dragon spawned up, so great timing for us. We'll take it. Alright, scanning for any wards, make sure no one can teleport in, no surprises coming in from our opponents, and we're looking for 900 HP. So aside from my mishap in the early game with my Q, this is probably the build that you want to be going, or at least starting with. If you find that your opponents have AD, I would recommend going for Dead Man's Plate, which allows for you to move faster. Really, really solid pickup for him. Thornmail if you have a lot of healers on the opposing team, or at least a Bramble at the very least, but that should be in every single build that you're thinking of if you're playing a tank. And then a Spirit Visage can be really good as well for just squeezing out a little bit more healing on your little globs that you drop, right? And once you get finished off your Sunfire, you're going to get to a point where you're just wave clearing like crazy, just jumping around. And the cool you can walk away too is that fire will clear the waves for you too, right? Alright, there is a Rift Herald up and available. Gonna head to that in a second here. Ooh, Cannon ult down too. Huge. Oh, Darius may have vented. Looks like he holds for a second. Not bad. Let's scout ahead. Darius finds a bleed, and we know Zen is in the top lane. I'm gonna let Darius back for a second and just clear this out if I can. Let's have a little bit of vision going my way, and some experience, of course, getting closer to level 10. Okay, stepping up. We're gonna oracle this and see if Rift Herald is aware. There is none right now. And it looks like my Darius is paying attention. My Darius is doing a great job this game, by the way. Some good teammates for once. Hitting the back pink for the extra damage. Dodging out on the cleave that comes in afterwards, and we're looking for about 900 here. Let's go ahead and pull this out since he wants to ward me. Okay, we got the Rift Herald, so now we back faster, and of course we get some good damage. Going for the hard engage. I got him slow with my Q. Might be able to tether him in. I do. And he flashes out. Huge for us. Oh, go ahead and drop a Rift Herald here. Trying to keep him alive. Didn't go so well. I hate how this works so much. I'm not going to lie to you. The new Rift Herald fucking beats my ass so much. We're going to ult this, try and stay alive. Picking up whatever we can. And we're gonna get picked off, and this is what my passive looks like. Ooh, he teleported in there, which protects me completely. Love to see that. Let's go for a hard engage afterwards. And we're gonna grab the globe, stay alive. Nice, we find a pick. Huge play by my Galio. Very appreciative of that. We're gonna try and CC this guy if we can. I might die, but I think Galio might turn this around. Come on, you're a meaty boy. He's a god. Oh, the flash out, though. Not bad, though. Let's go ahead and grab these and grab this. Does Galio get away? He sure does. Man, there's a huge fight in the top lane. That's nutty. Very bonkers. All right, so we have 2 dragons. We have a Rift Herald that I wasted, sadly. So Rift Herald, I don't fully get how it works, but you can jump into it now. But I like run into the wall all the time, and I'm not the only one. When I play a lot of Rift Herald games, now that you can use it and activate it, I see a lot of people get into walls. And I'm not sure if there's a weird reaction going on, or a weird ping, or there's a weird click. I like the idea of the Rift Herald being around, but my gosh, I wish there was more of a cooldown or a button you would hit on it, right? Do you see Darius fighting in the middle lane? Does he get a kill? It looks like it. Just barely. Now, we did finish our quest with Zac, so now our smites do extra damage. 1,200 coming in. And my job is to run around and gank. Now, you'll see these come up because of the dragons occasionally. They give you movement speed, you can stack them up, and there's some other benefits. Not fully fleshed out for me in terms of understanding how that works, but it is there. I'm going to save my smite because we do have a dragon in 40 seconds. I want to make sure I have it up and available. There it is. All right, let's go ahead and run down. Ooh, grab all these. Yes. Let's head this way. Let's go ahead and hover this actually. He has increased ability house from collecting infernal centers. Oh, nice. I'll take some ability haste. Not bad to me. Okay. Good stun there. Got a ward there. Good cleanup. Oh, does she have a glaive? She sure does. Oh, it supports Senna. I thought it was AD Senna. Okay, started our dragon here. I want to get my 3rd one. Keep the passive buffs going to our teammates. I do see our Darius in trouble. Let's see if we can go save him, huh? Bard ult. Huge ult. Hopefully we can turn these around. And that's why being a team player can be huge. Let's throw him back into our teammates. Wonderful. Multiple kills, and Zac can be just so destructive if you have teamwork. Now, I will say Zac, as mentioned earlier, can go AP if you find that teamwork isn't really going out for you, but for the most part, most people seem to understand how to work with the Zac, in my experience. You just put kills on a silver platter, it's great. Alright, oh, we were a second early, so blue actually didn't go to the entire team. That 20 minutes when it becomes global. Okay, 1,200 is what we're looking for here for our smite. Should be able to get it relatively easy. There it is. See a bard above us. I'm going to start clearing this out, thanks to me having the Oracle. There we go. Soaking up that blue. I do see Twisted Fate below us, and we put a ward there too. I'm just going to go ahead and soak what I can. There's nothing major except for maybe a bear that can grab, which having a ward on it would be helpful, but they shouldn't rush it down, especially with double AP. Grabbing red for the team. Gonna clear Grubs, and then we're gonna go back and buy. Although, I might need to gang bottom. See how you get it maxed out? We're already at 9 seconds. Leveling E is a call. Jump around the map constantly. Frag out of your mind. Alright, probably warded there. We do see 2 in the top lane at the moment. I'm safe to clear this up. Gotta focus the big one. My Sunfire Cape will deal with the rest. Okay, let's go ahead and go back and buy. Teleport happening in the top lane. Let's go ahead and finish that, and then we're actually going to build... Is there any healing on their team? Not really. I'm gonna go ahead and build the Dead Man's Plate. I like the movement speed a lot that you get with it. Start zooming all over the map. Give it a little bit of armor too to make it harder for Jin, so I can sit on his face, and Zen as well. And it should be a GG relatively. Oh, there it is actually. GG, it's gonna be a 5-0 surrender. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you play Zac. As always, make sure you check out my stream over at twitch.tv/TrikSlyr. It's where I do a lot of my streaming daily, 6 days a week. And I would love to see you there. Goodbye.